Yeah. Can you go ahead?
Yeah, just one. So sorry. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for joining us for the interview. I hope you are healthy and safe.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here, for inviting me here.
Okay, so should we start with the questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so as we know a bit about you, that you are a youth leader, we want to know like more about you, a bit more about who you are and what you
So
do.
I'm still a student. I'm about to end my student journey and going to start my new next chapter of my life, like my corporate journey from next month. So it's a wonderful all these years as a student. I enjoy very much. I'm a type of guy who like adventures. If I urge to learn new things and all, and there's a soft corner in me for the animals when it comes to animals. So
Okay.
yeah, this is all I am.
So how have you evolved as a youth leader?
Okay, so like you all are also intern, right? So as during my internship with DORAI Foundation, I got to work and experience the other side of the world, which is hidden. This opportunity gives by DORAI only, which is hidden more from most of us. This opportunity has included in me how one can selflessly help others, taking others youth leader part. I'm grateful and thankful for believing my capabilities and handing me over all the responsibilities. That experience would be very wonderful. That internship bring new change in me. When I got to see that side of the world, it's not that great. We get many amenities, but they don't even have that. So yeah, so that evolved me into all of this.
Yes, sir, that's great. Are you a leader by chance or by a plan? Are you a leader by
Okay,
plan?
so see, leaders grow their potential to handle challenges that come on their way, and so the best way to support students is to give them chance to lead. So this chance was given to me by DORAI Foundation. So at DORAI, leadership come along by the chance to me only. It's not planned or anything like that. It's all by chance.
That's great, sir. So like, how do you take your role? Like, is it like, are you passionate about it, or do you think of it like a responsibility? And like, why?
Okay, so during this internship, like you all know, it's in curriculum. Like it's also in your curriculum.
Yeah.
You are going to get marks for this. So it's all start with responsibilities only. So but when I started working there, so after that working for a while, it turns out into a passion. So it can say responsibility turns into passion only.
Yeah. Yes. Uh, so like, is there any inspiration for you? Like, who is your inspiration to be a youth leader?
Okay, so you already know the director of the Durai Foundation. I hope Sumitra ma'am, right?
Sumitra ma'am, yeah.
Sumitra ma'am has been my inspiration throughout my tenure, and I hope you recognize her work. She did so much things for so many people. She's working on all over India. She also go abroad, like she goes Nepal. So she's been my inspiration from very first day, and I get to know about her, studied about her. So she did many things in her life. Like she's almost doing all this for 3 decades. She's 30
Okay.
years she's all doing. So she's my inspiration, but I got to know her last year only, so it's been like 1.5 year only. I'm working on all this, but from very starting, my inspiration is Ratan Tata also, because everyone know about him. So the work he do for all the humanity work he do. So Sumitra ma'am and Ratan Tata is my inspiration.
Okay. That's one of the like greatest inspirations one can
Yeah.
have. Difference between you, like a normal student, and you as a youth leader. Like, what do you think is the
Okay.
difference?
So So what do you think? Is it any difference in this? What do you think? First you tell me. Like, do you think is
I
there will be
mean,
any difference?
yes. I think someone who's a youth leader, obviously, he is more in command of what he has to do. And a normal student
Okay,
is
so
learning
yeah.
to be in command of its own responsibilities.
So see, adding a post before my name like youth leader doesn't change my personality and my perception about the things that happen around. Uh, See, as I already told you, it comes by chance only. Okay, so it's nothing's changed. A true leader is someone who believes in action than words, and I'm one of those. It doesn't change anything. Just one uh, designation added with my name. Just that doesn't change anything in my personality.
What are your strengths that helped you reach the level of being a leader? Like, what were your strengths?
So I don't know what like I can say my sorry. So sorry for that. I consider my strengths like how I perceive things. The never give up attitude and my problem solving abilities, like I have analytical skills. I don't like I like to analyze things and then try to solve that, so that I consider my strength.
As we spoke about your strengths, do you think you have some weaknesses that you would like, or fears that you would want to overcome?
Yeah. I have just one fear from very starting. I always had of this fear of losing my near and dear ones. And
Okay, yes.
but yeah, I sometimes I overcare for them, so but I don't want to overcome from that fear. So
Yes, yes, it's very normal,
yeah, so I don't want to.
especially in these times. So,
Yeah,
yes.
right.
So what is your mode of like being a leader? Like, are you a calm or are you a cool or are you aggressive and why? Like, what is the mode?
Okay, so I feel like there is needs to be a mix of both, but like see, balancing calmness and aggression comes as a part of being a good leader.
Yes.
So depending on the situation, one needs to take the right action. See, if I always be calm and cool, the team will not do all the work. They will take me lightly. And if I be aggressive all the time, so they will they get demotivated. So it depends situation to situation, like how to deal. So I just see how's the situation and react according to that only.
Okay. So how do you handle like your success and the failure? Like, how do you handle that?
So according to me, like I don't everyone has different perceptions. So according to me, as a failure is a part of journey only. This needs to be seen as stepping stones. If you don't see failures, you can't get succeed in your life. So with every failure you learn something, with every
Yes.
success you have plan of new goals to achieve. So it's go hand in hand only. You can't be
Yes.
succeed without failure, and if you are getting succeed without failures, so one day you are going to see a very big failure. So
Yeah, that
you
is
will
very
learn
true.
from your mistakes only. So
Yes. What is your greatest achievement till date? Like, what do you think is your greatest achievement till date?
okay, so my greatest achievement is will be like giving interview here as a youth leader, being recognized as a youth leader at the DORAI Foundation would be my biggest achievement. Like I am very thankful to Sumitra ma'am to give me this opportunity, to give me this designation. So this is my biggest achievement till date. I consider this.
Okay. Yes, I think I also agree with you. Mention about your works. Like, what made you a leader? Like, how did you become a leader?
Sorry.
How did you become a leader? Like, what work did you have to do to become a leader? Like, where you are today?
Okay, so we go back earlier, like uh, in 2020, starting of 2020, when I started my internship. So I got a chance of this whole internship program, and uh, technically I don't know why I like this program, and I search about the DORAI Foundation. So I like that. So when Orient NGO rotation happens, so I connect to Sumitra ma'am and told her that I want to be a leader, and she tell me, okay, Sanskar, you will lead a a team of all 52 two interns there. So from starting only, see, like, okay. And when my internship started, so it's basically in Mumbai, when there is COVID spreading all over there. So my basic motto is to spread about hygiene, awareness about government schemes in COVID, and documentation. So my basic work in internship, I can't take location name because it's not allowed us, but it's basically in a sex worker areas. So when we go there, it's not hygienic.
Mm.
So what our major work is to do the explain all the government facilities, because they are not the sex worker, they are not by choice. They don't
Yes.
have any options, so they are doing it because most of them are migrant workers from different countries. So they don't even have a proper documentation of India, so they are not allowed to take any advantage of government amenities. So first from this is a 15 days internship. So on first 5 days we did a whole survey of that area, like what they need, what are the problems they are facing, spreading awareness about hygiene and everything. Then we also arranged two or three seminars. I think that there are two groups, because two or three seminars in that area to tell them every scheme, government schemes. So after that, we also take responsibility to make their documents. We all we go to government that offices and provide them with their documents also, and told them about the all the government schemes after then. And at the end, we got a permission from government only to distribute 600 packages of 600 food kits actually. In one food kit there's a grocery of whole 1 month. So we
Okay.
did all that. So that
Mm.
brings me that I did work. Then I, after internship also, I stay connected with ma'am only. Like I really want to do like in future also, like my aim, like my dream is to open a foster home for animals.
Wow, that's
So yeah,
amazing.
so that is always in me, like I want to do something. So it's and I really don't understand why people don't understand feelings of animals also. That's when
Yeah.
my dream to open a foster home for animals. And recently one incident happened, like in Kharghar only. Like I live in Kharghar,
Okay.
Mumbai. So one dog is fainted, and we took her to medical, like veterinary. So the doctor said that we have to keep her in observation, total 24/7 for observation in foster home. But when we search, there is in Mumbai only. There is no even one foster care in whole Kharghar.
For
So
the dogs. Oh my
yeah,
God.
that really depressed me, and that dog, we couldn't save that dog. So that really depressed me. So I really want to open foster home one day. So it's all begin like this only.
It's a great thing that you want to do, and obviously you'll be helping the community in a very bigger way. So I hope you're able to achieve that. So like you just said, like how now that you are able, like how will you be able to like handle a conflict? Like since you are a youth leader, so how do you handle conflict?
It's not like I am a youth leader. Mainly conflicts happens in a student life only. Like you are in a student life,
Yeah.
you get to understand, like in MBA, during post graduation, and like in UG, you students will be handling conflicts from very starting only. It's not like I'm either. So while handling a conflict, I will stay calm and listen and understand everyone's perspective, rather than making one-sided decisions. Like I already told you, it's one of my strength to analyze the things.
Yes,
So I
yes.
didn't just get into one decision. I just analyze the things and look for a way.
Yeah. So what are your hobbies or your anything that's favorite? Like what do you like to do in your free time?
Okay, so in my free time, I say I believe in living every moment in my life. So in my free time, I basically go out with my friends and hang out with them, because this time I'm not going to come back. So right now, I will just in my free time go hang out with my friends, playing football. Like I like sports also. Uh, That's it. Sometimes listening songs.
Okay, so yeah, that's all for the questions that we have. But it was great interviewing you. Do you have any feedback for us or anything that?
Yeah, you asked like as an intern, you did a very good interview. Like last year, I've seen some that people are taking interview, they're not that good. So yeah, you guys are doing great and great interview. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, sir. And I hope like you are able to achieve your dream of making your own foster care
Yeah,
for
I
dogs.
will.
And
I will. Thank you
yes,
so much.
yes. Arvi, could you show the certificate?
Definitely. One second, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a
So this is small
certificate.
token of appreciation from our side.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all this.
Sir, can you hold for a second so that I can
Yeah.
take a snapshot of this
Sure. Sure.
with your permission?
No problem. Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was an honor to interview you.
No,
Thank
thank you so much.
कैसा था